Yo, yo, another day, another adventure. Hmm, I got something in my mouth. What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's good? I am in Boston. I'm in Boston right now. So what I'm gonna do is I've walked across to South Boston because I was walking around because earlier this morning it was raining and I left the boosted board back at my friend's spot and it's not raining now, but it's supposed to rain soon. So I just didn't want to go back and get the board. But everything's dry right now, and I thought I would just go on a little walk, like walk across this bridge, walk back over to Boston, because right now I'm in South Boston. Yeah, it's pretty much what I got going on right now. What I'll do is I'll flip you guys over for a minute, so you guys can see where I'm at. I don't know where I'm at. I just like walked from downtown. I just walked across this bridge. It wasn't that far. Let's cross it because well, I don't see any cars coming. So I guess this is some sort of convention center. Better get across. Okay. Have you ever been to Canada? I've never been to Canada. Don't live in Boston. Yo, take us on an adventure, definitely. Brooklyn versus Oakland. Pick one, Jermaine. Well, I know more about Oakland, less about Brooklyn, but I really like Brooklyn too. I like Brooklyn a lot. I feel that Brooklyn has it went through the gentrification phase much sooner, much earlier than Oakland, because Oakland is like going through it now. Brooklyn is pretty much it's already went through it. Everybody's used to Brooklyn being the new hot spot. But everyone is not so used to Oakland being the new hot spot. So that's how long are you in Boston for? Not very long, just a few more days. Are you doing delivery in Boston? So I was gonna do some deliveries here, but I ended up staying shorter than what I thought I was gonna stay, just because like I found this like flight, this crazy cheap flight, guys. I don't want to say how much it cost in this live stream, but like literally the flight price is just stupid cheap. So I'm gonna leave a couple days earlier. I was gonna go to Canada, was gonna go up to Toronto, but I just had a change of plans with Toronto, like last minute. And also I decided not to travel with the boosted board, so I'm not gonna take the boosted board. Just because I'm gonna be doing some traveling soon and I don't want to have to deal with the electric skateboard, in different countries and stuff like that. So I'm just not gonna take it. I mean, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, on a rainy day, I can't ride it. And if there's cobblestone streets, I can't ride it. And if there's really messed up streets, I can't ride it. If there's rock roads, I definitely can't ride it on rock roads. So it has its limitations. And I mean, if I knew I was going to one country and stay in one country, and if that one in one country was chill to ride an electric skateboard, like I would take it. But I know for sure I'm going to be like going to different countries, and I'm going to be going to countries where it's probably not so chill. And then it's like more of a hassle at the airport because now I'd have to go wait in that line and check check a bag, like check the boosted board. So I don't want to go through all of that hassle because I'll be taking like multiple flights, like maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 different flights, and I don't want to go through that like every time. And then I'll have to pay extra for it. And gosh, sometimes checking a bag on some of these budget airlines, like the flight might be $100, but if you want to bring a bag, it's $50 more. Like $50 more to bring a freaking bag. But if you just take a carry-on, like it's free. If you do that times 10, like that can really add up. 50 times 10, that's $500. Like just on bringing the electric skateboard, and I don't want to have to. I don't want to pay. It's just not worth it to me. It's just not worth it. Like I'm gonna go to places that's gonna rain and stuff, and I have a different experience when I don't have the skateboard. Like my hands are clean, my my clothes are clean. Like I'm not like walking around with this dirty skateboard. So that's. I'll stop for a second, read some comments because I just walked and just jammed. Jermaine thought about getting boosted all terrain when they come out. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get boosted all terrain. You time it's gonna be raining all week. Oh yeah, it's gonna be raining. Canada has very smooth roads. Oh wow. Does anyone have a Lyft promo code? I do. We should skip here and go. You think it's gonna rain later? How many times have you been to Manhattan? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I've lost track. Probably like maybe like anywhere from 15 to 20 times I've been to Manhattan, New York. Just start watching your videos. That's what's up. Who? Mentioned Toronto. Toronto's a beautiful place. Where are you flying to? I'm not gonna say where I'm flying to, but I'll definitely keep you guys posted. No, it's not Vietnam. This place, it's like one flight. It's not even a big aircraft, you know. I was just looking at the seat patterns. Peace from Israel. What up, Israel? What time is it in Israel right now? Oh, I caught up with all the comments. It's hella rain in New York. Where are you headed to? I'm headed to a country that I really, really like a lot. It's definitely one of my favorite places. One of my favorite places I've been to. Really like it. I will give you guys a couple hints. Like this place, at least Americans have like a negative perspective on this place. Not like really negative, but like there's like one. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I don't want to give it away. But I'm definitely going to go back and put it like this. This next country that I go to, I will do a subscriber meetup in this country. So it's going to be pretty cool. I have my first like subscriber meetup outside of the US. I think that's going to be dope. Who said London? Who says UK? I mean, where do you guys get this information from? You guys think I'm going to go to the UK? Yo, Alex, you still here? Cuba? No, not Cuba. 1 a.m. in Israel? Oh. Yeah, Boston streets are horrible. Not only are Boston streets horrible, I would say Boston, the drivers are horrible too. No, it's definitely not France. France is not a place that I really like that much. And believe it or not, I'm not that big of a fan of Spain either. But I'll just go to Spain because there's a lot of really, really good flights fly out of Spain. And also, another thing I really like about Barcelona is another thing that you guys may want to take into consideration. A lot of budget airlines, they may not fly into the main airport. They may fly into an airport that is 45 minutes, an hour and a half outside of the city. So with Barcelona, all the budget airlines fly into the main airport. And the main airport is super easy to get downtown. And it's also very inexpensive. You can take a bus that'll take you there in like 20 minutes, and that bus is like, it's €7. So that's like $9, $10 or something. So you can get down there super cheap, you know? Unlike if you flew into like Stockholm, Sweden, you're gonna be in some airport like way out, and it's gonna cost you like $40 or $50 to get from the airport to the city. So yeah, you got a cheap flight, but now it's gonna cost you $40 or $50 on one end to get from the airport, and who knows what it's gonna cost on the other end, the end that you're leaving from, depending on where you're leaving from. I don't know, I'm just like random. Hello, yeah. Elsewhere, Australia? No, it's not Australia. It's gonna, I think, I don't know, dude. I haven't really, I'm running into a couple problems because this trip's not complete. Like, I don't really, usually when I leave the country, like I know the first country I'm going to. And on this trip, I know the first country I'm going to. I know the second country, the third country, and the fourth country, and the fifth country. I know all those. But all of those countries are like really close. Well, no, it's actually 4 countries. All those countries are like pretty close. And then from there, I actually need a flight leaving that region, going somewhere else. But I need that flight before I leave. So I'm trying to figure out where's that flight gonna be, you know? Because I'm looking at this one set of flights that are like much, much cheaper to go to this other region of the world that is pretty dang far away. And I really want to take those flights, but it's like, it's like 3 or 4 weeks out, so that means that I'll have to be traveling for 3 or 4 weeks before I can even take that flight. But then I was thinking, I can just take that flight, just pay more and take that flight like 2 weeks earlier. So I'm just trying to figure that out, which is, it's kind of stressful because I think it might just be easier if I just pay earlier and just leave, because the next region of the world is going to be so much cheaper than the first place that I go to. The first place that I go to is actually going to be pretty dang expensive, and I just gave it away right there. Like, if you listen to the last minute and 30 seconds, you automatically know what country I'm going to, because I just gave away all the facts. It's expensive, it's a region of the world, and I really, really like it a lot. So, I mean, just think. It's pretty easy to figure out. It should be raining over there about tonight. It should be raining. I don't know why it's not raining right now. Oh, Thailand. Eurostar. No, I hate long ass flights. This is I haven't exactly like planned the second leg of the trip, but if it all goes planned, the second leg of the trip will be pretty dang epic. But the only thing I'm scratching my head on is the second leg of the trip is going to be pretty dang expensive. Like, it's going to be pretty pricey. So I have to see. I mean, I'm still going to do it, or I can just still do it, but then just do less things instead of doing more things. Like, I can still do the second leg of the trip, but instead of going to, 6 countries, I can go to like 3 countries. It's all how you play it. Why not travel around Europe on international trains? Stay and get laid. Are you going to Copenhagen? That place is really expensive. Oh, Copenhagen's really expensive. No, Copenhagen's not on the list. Not on this upcoming list. But Copenhagen is definitely on my long-term list. See, the whole deal with Copenhagen and Oslo and Stockton, see, these are all gateway cities. Like, these are all cities that I can fly from the U.S. to there for very like reasonable price. And from there, I could just like stay there for a couple days and like view the country and then leave from there. So that's why I haven't. That's why certain countries I haven't traveled to, because they're gateway cities, and I want to use them as a gateway city. Like, I want to one day like book a flight going there or book a flight going back. So when I do go back to the U.S., I'm probably gonna fly out of maybe like, another gateway city. Like, I don't want to give it away. I almost said it. Postmates is gonna end in 3 months. They announced. Looking for really Postmates gonna end. Expensive UK. We'll see. Really, Postmates is showing the drop-off location. What was that you guys really crazy? Oh, I don't know what that is. It's quick because you don't have to pay for airport transportation. No, I do have to pay for airport transportation. How long did Boosted take to get to? Okay, so if you guys don't know about Boosted, I'll fill you in on Boosted. So both Boosted boards were mailed back to San Francisco. So I got them. Oh shit. Hello? Is it still working? Well, at least the comments are still coming in, but my face is frozen on the screen. I make $70K a year. I can't stand it this summer. Oh, this summer. No, it's not Russia. I don't know what's going on here. If you guys can hear me, type in the comments, because the comments are still coming in. Oh, the screen's frozen. Oh, bummer. It's crazy though, the comments are still coming in. Okay, I'll tell you what. Yo guys, if you're watching this video right now, give Jermaine a thumbs up. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Give Jermaine a thumbs up. What's that popping sound? What popping sound? You hear a popping sound? I think I'm gonna just try to start the live stream again.